Hey everyone, welcome back to Low Luxury, the channel where I show you what authentic luxury clothing and streetwear looks like. Today we are going to be taking a look at a piece by a luxury brand that's much more known for their kind of pattern knits, but what we're going to be taking a look at is a t-shirt, and the brand of course is Missoni. So this is kind of a classic pattern for them from their knits, but they've put it onto a t-shirt here, and we're going to take a look at all of the details, so let's get into it. But first, I've looked into it, and a very small percentage of you are actually subscribed to the channel. It's completely free. Just press that button and you will not regret it. Thank you so much. So for this piece, we do have a retail bag to look at, which we always love to see because it's just more details for us to go over. So let's start by looking at this. As you can see, it is a large clear plastic bag with that kind of snap Ziploc top. And printed in the middle there in a kind of translucent brown is the Missoni logo. It is in all caps, and you can see kind of the right hand of that M is thicker than the left, and so on. So there's definitely some nice details to look at in the lettering there. Down at the very bottom in that same brown color, you have the "This bag is not a toy" warning print. And one other thing to note, on the kind of bottom right hand side, you do get just a brown line there. And then most importantly, we do get quite a large sticker here if you look at it in the context of the entire bag. And this has the brand stuff on it, so it's kind of justified towards the right side. You've got a little bit of blank space on the left. And up top you've got the brand, model number, fabric, colorway, size, and then your barcode there. And the back of the bag has nothing on it, but interestingly, you can see that the back side of that sticker is a light blue. So now we get to take a look at the t-shirt itself, and we're going to start with, of course, the retail tags. So this, as you can see, it is a dark brown piece of cardboard, kind of mid-weight, but it does have quite a bit of a texture to it. It almost is made to look like a canvas, and the color itself kind of looks like a leather or something. And then centered in there, you have a very heavily embossed Missoni logo print there. And you can really see how much those are sticking up off of the tag. The back of that does not have the same texture. And down at the bottom, just printed on there, you have the Missoni website in black. And then here you've got a sticker that's the same color as the tag itself. And you've got your model number up there, which is always great to have. And you can see if it matches the bag. The short sleeve t-shirt, just the model name there. You've got a color number and a size there. And then of course your barcode at the bottom. So a lot of really good info there. And then the way this is attached to the shirt itself is with this black ribbon here that has kind of horizontal lines going through it, as you can see. Now let's take a look at the brand tag at the back of the neck. So as you can see, this is a kind of soft, slightly glossy, very soft actually as you feel it, kind of stitched in tag. And this one actually reminds me quite a bit of the Louis Vuitton tag, both in the color, the size, the way it's stitched in and stuff like that. So stitched in black in the center there, you have that Missoni print. And underneath, much smaller, all in caps, you've got DAL 1953. And this tag is stitched in the top left and top right with these kind of bronze colored stitches matching the tag itself. And if we turn that over, we can see the inverse of the colors, very clean. You can see that the tag is folded over there. And you can also see that those stitches where it's stitched in, they're not done on the regular back of the shirt where those stitches would show through, but they're done in this thicker piece going along the neck so that those can go in there without having any visibility on the outside and keeping that nice and clean, which is a nice touch. Now it's time to take a look at the care tags that are inside the t-shirt. So these would be on your left side if you were wearing the shirt, and this is a matte white, and it's very plasticky and very smooth. You can see that these are stitched in on these corners here with horizontal white stitches. And then in black print, you've got that Missoni logo and their brand information right underneath, quite a bit smaller. Then you get where it was made, in this case Romania, so nothing out of the ordinary there. A lot of kind of luxury houses make their stuff in Romania, their t-shirts at least. Then you get your fabrication, which of course, this being a t-shirt, completely cotton. Then you got a good amount of blank space there. The back of that starts with your symbols and then gets into washing instructions starting with, it looks like French, and then it cycles through each language there. And then you've got your RFID tag. So that you can kind of cut along the top there. It has that symbol. It tells you to remove before wearing. And it's got, again, that model number, which you should match up with your tags, your color, and your sizing. Again, all those things match, which is great to see. You've got your barcode at the bottom and the RFID on the back. So now I think it's time to take a look at some of the unique elements of this t-shirt. So what I really like about this print is that I feel like they've really mimicked some of the patterns of their famous knits. And if you look really close at some of those, especially the tighter gray areas, they've kind of gone back and forth with these colors that gives it a kind of knit feel, even though it's just a simple cotton t-shirt. Of course, if you look at the stitching, it's all really, really clean and really straight. There should not be anything wonky about any of these stitches. If there is, that is a really bad sign. At the sides of the hem, there is a split on both sides, and there's a single kind of stitch there in that same bronze color that we see at the back of the neck. And I also really like how at the neck, it has a curve to it, so it kind of breaks up that horizontal stripe pattern and has it going along on a curve with the curve of the neck. That's a great touch. So now that we've checked everything out, I think it's time to try it on to see how it feels and see how it fits. So this shirt, it is on the thinner side. It's nice and soft, but for a luxury brand at this price point, it better be. Like, if you can't get a t-shirt right, what are you doing? So they do get this right. It is a super comfortable t-shirt, so I'm really happy with that. It is a size small, and it fits like a true to size small. It feels perfect for me, and it's what I would expect from that size. As for the color and the pattern itself and how it looks, I'm also super happy with that. It's kind of interesting and loud, while at the same time with those colors being somewhat minimalist. So you can pair it with just a black pair of pants or jeans and some simple black or white sneakers, and it's gonna look great no matter what. So that is how you tell the difference between real and fake Missoni. Take a look at the other video on screen here, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you next time.